Hey, you all. Welcome back to Mirror Expressions, a channel where I take the time to share a little bit of myself. And I invite y'all to come on in and do the same with me. Go ahead. Y'all know the drill. Hit that thumbs up. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Let's get these subscribers up. That's the goal in 2023. Get these subscribers up. But also, I want to know how y'all are doing. Drop me a mirror emoji if you have looked in one today and you are feeling okay with what you see looking back at you. Because you know what? Mental health is very important. So if you're not, I implore you to do what you must to get back to a healthier you. All right, y'all. We finna dive right on in. Love Without Borders, Season 1, Episode 8, New Year's and Old Fears. Okay? I really liking this show. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm really enjoying this show. It's one of the better shows that I'm reviewing right now because Mass is not where it's at right now. Like, I'm ready for Mass to come on, pick up, bring that drama or whatever. So, anyway. We start back off with Erica and Shreya still talking, and she's telling him about, hey, I done found you a new woman. She's already here. She describes the woman as being a gem, and all I could think was, we shall see, because baby, we saw what you brought to him last time. You know what I'm saying? And so he said he has no regrets about the last person or giving it a go because it taught him a lot of things. Like he ended up standing up for himself. And I remember saying the same thing in my last video. Like he did. I enjoyed seeing him because from our first sneak preview of him, our first kind of look of him and his personality, he seemed very meek. Like when Gerline first came, like he seemed very passive and his other family members were taking the lead, whereas she was really there for him. So yeah. I said, FYI, y'all, Erica saying like she was really trying to finesse Shreya into dating this new woman. like it really seemed like she was really trying to spit that game and build this whole situation up. Like, yeah, this is the best thing for you. So anyway, I said, baby, Erica is for them ratings and not for these people, as we can see, especially with like Mael and Aaron. So it's day 38, 52 days left over in Ireland. Down at Brian, we see them going swimming. As cold as it is, they drop their clothes, get in the water in their underwear. Crazy. I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but crazy. Anyway, he also took her driving, which was abnormal for her because it's opposite from the USA. I said, poor thing, she was running into stuff and everything. Then he ends up taking her to like the town carnival or like a fair or something like that. Like there's like a big Ferris wheel and just different things like a carousel, games, food, like that kind of atmosphere or whatever. So yeah, all I could notice during this part was when they was like on the Ferris wheel, it was so cold that I could literally see his breath. Y'all know how it is when it be cold, you can see your breath in front of you. And all I could think was, and these fools took their clothes off and jumped in the ocean. Who does that? Like, explain it to me, y'all. Explain it. Like, maybe it's something I'm missing about that whole situation. So if it is, drop it in the comments. Let me know. I would love to know. Because maybe it's just, I don't know. Anyway. Anyway. Brian said he loves that a dad can switch on her inner child just like that. And so she tells him that she doesn't know if the moments when they connect are really real. I feel her on that. Like, but see me down, I wouldn't have kept playing myself like that. Like, after you said what you had to say, I would have been like deuces because they're not going to be real. He ain't finna change his mind. He is not. But anyway, he did say he was being cautious. And so she asked him, period, point blank, like, have you just made it up in your mind that we're just going to be friends? And he was just like, I think there's more. I think there's more. I said, yeah, he's just stringing her along. he's stringing her along. And I hope it doesn't get to the point where they become intimate if they haven't already, because then it's what it's just gonna be about. Because he don't want her. He doesn't. He does not. It's day 42 in Ghana, and Phil, is bringing up to Karma about her not coming home, after their night of partying or whatever. And so there seems to be some confusion about them texting one another. So he says he texted her to find out, hey, what's up? Where you at? Yada, yada, yada. And he's saying that she did not respond. She said she did just a while after. It just took her a while to respond, but then she eventually responded. So they get into an argument. I don't know who quite believe when it comes to that. I would probably lean more so, I don't know. I would say I would probably lean more so towards him that she didn't text back, but I don't know. Anyway, so they get into it. And her thing was, you haven't even kissed me, so how you gonna come at me like I'm abandoning you or something like that? And I get Phil being upset, but he getting a little too crumb for me. Like, and this isn't the first time he's kind of shown that. Like, he getting hyped. Like, he walking around yelling and like, calm down and talk like an adult. Like, you can express your disdain without all that hypeness, man. Like, cause that's the quickest way to turn me off too. Like, So, she said he acting like a spoiled baby and whatnot. He's being rude. So she gets up and walks away, which, I don't, think that that's the best way to handle things. But when somebody clowning like that, like if you can't come and talk to me like an adult, then yeah, it's best that we end this conversation right now until otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame her for getting up and walking away. Like, So it's day 34 in France. Mael, Aaron, they're celebrating Mael's birthday. I think he turned 29 or something like that. Yeah, I don't remember. Look, I think it was 29. Anyway, so to celebrate, Aaron has planned this trip to like a vineyard so they can go champagne tasting. So Mael is just all happy that Aaron has planned this trip. Y'all know Mael will take any little thing and run with it. He gonna be happy about whatever. I still don't think Aaron is all the way there. Like, he's still not with it. Although he may be trying a little more, like how he planned the little painting activity and now he's planning something for his birthday. But yeah, Aaron don't want that boy. He does not. So back over with Carmen and Phil, we see Carmen, she's come back, sit down. She's like, you know what? I don't want to fight. So they end up working things out. And in her confessional, though, she's like, all these arguments are red flag. And I said, and it is, because he's not good at handling, he's not good at conflict resolution, or at least not in the heat of the moment. Like, maybe he's a type of person that needs to take a step back and then come and readdress, and then come back to readdress whatever the issue is. He's not the type of person that can do that in the moment, because baby, they yelling and all that, moving around, and like, that's just too much. That's too much for me. But anyway, back with Maya and Aaron. So they're at the vineyard. They seem to be having a good time. At least Mael is. We know Mael. He gonna have a good time, especially if some drinking is involved. And at one point, Aaron claimed he was trying to open up his heart, but Mael was being a silly willy. And so here go Aaron. I'm trying to share a moment with you, but I think you're past the moment. Like, Aaron, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so Mael, he does this little thing like he's collecting himself. Child, Aaron, he ain't had much to say other than that he was glad that they were matched. I said, that's your moment. That was your moment that you were trying to have. Naim in his confessional even said that he doesn't know what's up with Aaron because he's so up and down. He's so up and down. But anyway, he's enjoying himself at the vineyard, nevertheless, you know. So back over in Ghana, we see Phil. He done linked up with a producer. I think he said he met him somewhere out on the beach or something one day. Anyway, that's not important, but they end up getting together. Like, he goes to their studio, and so they end up creating music, and it's about Carmen and their fight they just had or whatever. And so we got to see them doing that. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, we got to see them doing that or whatever. And then we finally get our first glimpse of Naim and Chandra for the first time in this episode. And so she's telling him that she wants to talk to him, right? So he come in and sit down, because at first they were kind of going back and forth about a banana peel that was left in the sink and it's causing flies, and had he done it, she would have been down his throat. It was, I don't know. Y'all, I just keep thinking, like, why is Naim still here? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so he comes in, he sits down with her, you know. She at this same darn computer desk that we always see her at with these headphones on her head or whatever. But anyway, she drops on him that, well, her cousin saw him on a dating app and that she wants to know why. Excuse me, why he's on there. That is disrespectful. So he doesn't know what to say. He says he's shocked, you know, because the two of them don't really have anything going on. So what's the problem? She has uninvited him to the Thanksgiving dinner. She done made out with her little ex in front of him on the dance floor, and brought him home to go to sleep together in the bed. Although supposedly nothing happened. Baby, that thing was mad. Chandra was mad. She told him he is nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing. I said, oh, My take is she can't be mad and she was sleeping with her ex. Like, you just can't. You just can't. Because at that point, y'all were still there trying to be a match for each other. And not only did you invite your ex as a third wheel to your date, you brought him home and you slept with him. At that point, all bets would have been out for me too. So my thing is, I'm wondering why Naim was still there, but Naim would probably say, I'm going to make the most of my time while I'm here. So let me see what else down here. You know what I'm saying? So to me, she ain't got no reason to be mad, because she kind of made it known that she ain't for him no way. And when she did that, because it wasn't like he came into the situation. Well, I'm going to say we don't know. But it doesn't seem like he came into the situation already on this dating app. He came in hoping that he was going to be a match for her. And then after it was, and then he made a dating profile. But whatever. Over in Ghana, Carmen, you know, she's asking Phil about how things went at the studio. And so he's playing coy, you know, saying he doesn't know if he wants her to hear it because it's about her and their arguments. So, you know, they like a little flirting around. So he eventually plays it for her. And, you know, she says she was flattered by the song, and at the same time, she wants to know how he could talk about her body being magical when he's never touched it. I said, baby, Carmen is ready. She is red hot. Like them little Caesar pieces. She is red hot and ready, baby. Over in Dubai, Trey is about to meet his new match finally. Yay! Oh, Yeah, I really was. I was kind of on pins and needles. I'm just like, who Erica finna bring in now? So anyway, his match come in, Gabby. She already coming in with better energy, like just the way she enters the room. And so she's 29. She's from Jersey. And Shreya said he already felt a different energy too, off top, different energy from Gerlane, like night and day. So Gabby says she's impressed with Shreya's as well. Their vibe together is just totally different. Like, so he ends up feeling Gabby in on his previous match. And I respect that he didn't trash her though, because he easily could have trashed Gerline, but he didn't. And and honestly, I wouldn't have minded at all if he did. But that's that petty in me. But anyway, he did just say, you know, she's not a bad person, but that they just did not click or whatever. So we see everybody getting ready for the new year or whatnot. And so this was recorded last year, so everybody's coming into 2022 on this episode. So they're bringing in 2022, and we kind of see like Mael and Aaron, like they're doing their thing. Carmen and Phil, they're toasting with champagne. Naim and Chandra, typical tension between the two of them, like not a good time. You know what I'm saying? So Aaron is saying that, you know, he's been missing home, missing his friends. And so Mael is really enjoying being with Aaron. Like, he's bringing it up, like how he's normally doing this, that, and the other for New Year's, but he's just glad that he's bringing it in with Aaron, and that he's hoping for a New Year's kiss, right? And so we see them do their little final countdown, like 10, 9, 8, you know, so they get to the 1. And so my L was like, baby, because he was waiting for the kiss. Y'all, and all Amy did was reached over and hugged him, man. I said, God dog. Poor my L. I said, take it for what it is. So he was so excited, you know, because, you know, he was just like, I usually be bringing it in alone, but I'm here, and and he got nothing. He got nothing. Oh goodness. He even brings it up to Aaron, like a New Year kiss would be nice or something. I can't remember how he said it. But Aaron just acted like he didn't hear it. Like, he went on talking about the darn fireworks. Like I'm just gonna act like I didn't hear nothing about the kids being said. I said, oh child. Oh child. Just give it up, Maya. Aaron doesn't want you. You already know that. I get you trying to give it another go, but he's feeding you bites and you're taking them and making them big moments. Like, you're making them change your whole perspective on what you feel Aaron wants from you. He still doesn't want you, my ear. You know, sorry, it didn't work out, but don't keep setting yourself up to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? So Shreya and Gabby, they're out for dinner and drinks, and Shreya said with Gabby, he's just feeling like he could be himself. And so they end up dancing, baby. That Shreyas was getting it in on that dance floor. Did y'all see him? Baby, Shrey said he did not come to play with this dance floor. So, yeah, I'm definitely liking the vibe of them together versus him and Gerline. Like, I'm liking it a whole lot better. All right, it's day 39 in Panama. So, again, why is Naim still there? That's my question. So, anyway, him and Chandra, they're out talking. And so she asked him, like, what was up with him on New Year's? She said, you know, he didn't want to talk to her. He had his guard up. So we end up seeing some footage of him basically asking her about her New Year's traditions, like sage in the house. Sorry, I'm hearing all that. Like sage in the house, walking around with a suitcase, burning her wishes. And so he just didn't want to partake in any of her traditions, right? And so because of that, she was saying that, he had his guard up, he was closed off. And so he says, just because I didn't want to participate didn't mean that my energy was off. And then she asked, well, did he leave the house? And so she really started drilling him, y'all, about leaving his house. And he's like, I went nowhere. You're the one that left. You went to your people's house. And so she said, well, I'm talking about after I left. He said, well, I went to the gym. And so in her confessional, she was just like, he's lying because all the gyms are closed on January the 1st. I said, good gosh. So he lied. And she feels like she should feel some type of way about it, So both of them are mess at this point. Like both of them are a mess. So her thing is, why are you being honest with me? And so she tells him, period, point blank, you just lied to me. You know what I'm saying? None of the gyms are open, so you lied. I came back at 3:30 in the morning and you were not there. So in his confessional, we see Naim say that he wasn't there. He was really on a date with another young lady. But he doesn't want to be transparent with Chandra because he doesn't want her to get angry. And we see like footage of him on his date with this other woman or whatever. But it ends up being an argument anyway, because that's just what the two of them do. They argue. And I feel like Naim, I really do now. I feel like he started to gaslight her in that moment. Like he tried to make it about communication and not addressing what she was really talking about, like which was what was really going on. Like where were you really? Like he tried to make it out like just a whole different issue. Y'all know how they do deflect, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't like that. My thing is just go ahead and tell her what it is and what it ain't. She played in your face all damn day, so go on do your ish, big dog. Go on do it. You know what I'm saying? Why hide it? That's my thing. Like, be open and honest. You talking about you didn't want to because she would get mad, but she's mad now anyway, and y'all arguing. So it is what it is. But anyway, that was it, y'all. That was the end of that episode. All these people are a mess, y'all. They are a mess. I don't see any of them lasting. Well, let me back up. We ain't see enough of Shreyas and his new woman, Gabby. But as far as some other couples, yeah, it ain't happening. It is not happening. Tell me what y'all think. Like, put it in the comments. Do y'all think any of them will last? If you do, I want to know who. If you don't, say zip zang zero. And let's talk about it. All right, y'all. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, hit subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, I'll pray for y'all. Y'all, please pray for me. And what? Bye, y'all.